Hello, sixth graders. Welcome to lesson 12.2, Describe Data Collection. One way to describe a set of data is by stating the number of observations or measurements that were made. Another way is by listing the attributes that were measured. An attribute is a property or characteristic of the item that is being measured, such as its color or length. Jeffrey's hobby is collecting rocks and minerals. The chart gives data on the garnets he found during a recent mineral hunting trip. We are going to identify the attribute that is being measured, how it was measured, the unit it was measured in, and the number of observations that were made. So, the attribute Jeffrey made was the blank of the garnets. So looking at our set of data, we know that there are garnet numbers and the mass. So he is measuring the mass of the garnets. So that is our attribute. And his unit is being measured in grams. And to measure mass in grams, he probably used either a balance or a scale to measure the weight. Scale. And the number of observations he made, let's see, he collected 12 garnets. So that was 12 items that he weighed. Let's move on to our last example problem. Here we are given the Andrews family's water use. So let's start off by listing what we need to collect, which is the attribute. And again, attribute is the characteristic of the set of data. So what is the purpose? What are they collecting in the set of data? So at the top we can see daily water use. So that is our attribute. Next, we need to identify the unit of measure. So I'll just shorten this by unit of measure. And we can see here in parentheses it says gal, so gallons. Next, we're doing means of measurement. So let's shorten it by doing mm. So in order to read daily water use in gallons, people in their homes typically have things that are called water meters. And what those do is they calculate how much water your family uses and then determine based on price what your family's monthly water bill will be. So that is just a little bit of some extra information. So they probably use a water meter, something you may not be familiar with. And lastly, we're doing number of observations. So these are unofficial abbreviations. And let's see, there are 4 in a row. That's 8. And that's, 5 in a row. So 5, 10, and 14 observations were made. All right. Here is your one practice problem. You're going to go through and describe the set of data for the 100-meter run. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.